Hi, welcome back. There's been a car accident and there's a deaf person inside. One of your coworkers happens to be deaf and they're not feeling very well. Today we're going to talk about some signs that you can use in an emergency. So let's take the first one, a car accident. You take your three hand like this. This is a car accident. Now what's interesting about sign language is so much of it relates to how you position your hands. So what do you think? What kind of a car accident is this? Right? You got rear-ended. You got rear-ended. How about this one? That would be a head-on car accident. A head-on. How about here? Right? Got hit in the side. So each of these is a car accident, but the replacement of your hands tells you where the car accident happened, from the rear, from the front, from the side. Right? Now you may come up on somebody. Body break. Is there anything broken in your body? Or more specifically, do you think you've broken any bones? Now, I'm going to stop right there. Do you see where my head went? My head is tilted, eyebrows up. I'm clearly asking a question. Body, I'm tapping my chest twice. Body broke, body break. Have you broken any bones? Got it? Have you broken any bones? How about an x-ray? You might need an x-ray. Now there's not a sign for x-ray in some parts of the country. X-ray, X-R-A-Y. X-ray, you need. You need an x-ray. Now I've also seen this in some places where you take a picture, you've broken your wrist, an x-ray. My elbow, an x-ray. But more common, more often than not, is x-ray you need, you're going to need an x-ray. Okay? How about this? This signifies the red flashing light on top of an emergency vehicle. Could be a fire truck, could be a police cruiser, could be an ambulance, right? So this emergency vehicle is on its way. Got it? So you might say, hey, this is a sign for call. I'm going to call. Now, in the case of a deaf person who's not going to make a phone call like this or a phone call like this, they might text to summon that emergency vehicle. So here are the different ways to do that. You can call, you can text, and you can call. This is summon. Summon, beckon, right, to call. So you might say, ooh, I'll call an ambulance. I'll call an ambulance. I'll call an ambulance. That makes sense? Right? So you come up on the accident, you see the situation, right? You're going to call 911 and you're summoning an ambulance. Okay? An ambulance. Great. Let's try that again. We have car accidents. From the front, you got rear-ended, and from the side. Okay? Again, let's work on our facial expression. Let's say it's a small fender bender. Do you see the wrinkled face? Okay? The nonchalant, it was just a little fender bender. Look at that. Head-on accident. You see the crumpling of fenders, and it comes together. That's a bad accident. Okay, that's a bad accident. Body break. Is there anything broken? Again, you see the question mark, you see the concern, the head's kind of tilted. Are any of your bones broken? Did you break any bones? X-ray you need. You're going to need an x-ray. And hey, I've summoned an ambulance. Okay? And I might have done that through text. This is a phone call on the line or a phone call. Okay? Let's get that ambulance here. It's an emergency. All right? Let's try the next set. Now this next set is more general in nature. Okay? This is a simple one. How do you feel? How, remember this one? As in how are you? You're taking an A hand and you're rolling the knuckles. Okay? Again, can you see that? The question in the face, the eyebrows, the tilted head. How do you feel? How do you feel? Okay? Now you might ask it this way. Do you feel all right? Feel. See this hand here? Middle finger? Feel. Okay? I'm touching the middle of my chest. Do you feel all right? See my hand? This hand rides up. So beginning, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel all right? Feel all right. Now they might respond with this. Wow, I do not feel well. Feel good? I don't. This is the sign for don't or not. Okay? Okay, feel good. Okay, start. How do you feel? How? Roll the yay hand. How do you feel? Okay. Do you feel all right? Feel all right. Okay, and it's not like this, like you're slicing bread, it's up. Okay. Do you feel all right? Again, remember the question marks, the eyebrows. You're tilting that shoulder. Okay. You're concerned, you're questioning. Okay. Feel all right? How do you feel? And if they're like, oh man, feel good, not. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Now let's talk about another directional sign. Remember we talked about that car accident? Here's one for you. Pain. Pain or hurt. This is how you sign pain or hurt. Take your index fingers, rotate as it comes in. Pain. Pain. Okay? Now if I were to say pain where? Pain where? Hey, where does it hurt? Okay? Where does it hurt? Okay? Here's the directional part. I might say, ooh. Guess. What did I just say? I have a pain in my head. I have a headache. All right? Right there. What am I doing? I've got a stomach ache. Okay, how about, see, I can point and have that same sign. So the sign for pain, okay, I can move it around. I've got a headache, got a stomach ache. Ooh, that elbow hurts. Pain. Okay, so if I'm asking the question, oh, excuse me, hey, pain where? Where does it hurt? Where does it hurt? Ooh, my head hurts. I've got a headache. Ooh, my stomach hurts. I've got a stomach ache. Gosh, that hurts. I've hit my elbow. All right? Headache, knee ache, stomach ache, right? You can look around the body and figure it out. So when the ambulance comes, they might, this is the sign for check. Imagine a check mark. Okay? They're going to check me out. They might check out different parts of the body to make sure I'm all right. Okay? How do you feel? Can you do it? Face, roll it. How do you feel? Do you feel all right? Now you're concerned. Do you feel all right? Okay? And the response might be, ooh. Feel good? Not. I don't feel very good. And then pain. Headache, stomach ache. Ooh, that elbow hurts. Okay? So where's that pain at? And they can show you directionally, all right, where it's hurting on your body. Okay, hey, next set. So here's some vocabulary words, all right? Fireman, fireman. You're gonna take the palm of your hand like this. Can you imagine your mind's on TV or in person, you've seen a fireman's hat, right? They have this big point right here. Fireman, fireman. Okay, so there's the firemen are coming. The firemen are coming. All right, how about police? Imagine the badge right here. I'm taking a C hand like this. Police. The police are coming. Or the police are here. Okay? The police are coming. The police are here. Let's talk about some medical providers. You might have a doctor, hand like this, doctor. Now, imagine the pulse. That's what you're really doing. Now, you'll see some people that will use alphabet, finger spelling. So a doctor with a D, a doctor, nurse with an N, nurse, and some will use medical professional or a doctor, doctor, like this, okay? Hey, the doctor is coming. The doctor is coming. The nurse is coming, okay? So two signs there, doctor, doctor. All right, how about medicine? Again, this hand here with the middle finger, medicine. Do you see my palm? Medicine. Okay, now they might say, hey, guess what? I need. See that hand? This is this, use an X in the alphabet, need. I need my medicine. I need my medicine. Okay, or I might say, oh, my medicine is gone. This is a sign for it's run out, it's empty, it's exhausted, it's gone. My medicine is gone. I need my medicine. Okay, let's start again. Fireman, policeman. I've got one sign for doctor, or the D for doctor, N for nurse. Again, what you're doing is you're taking a pulse there. Okay, fireman, policeman, doctor, nurse, or the other universal sign for doctor. I've got medicine, okay, middle finger, middle of my palm, medicine. Now, I need my medicine. Do you see how it's different? That's a statement. I need my medicine. Now, if I sign the exact same signs, but I did this, I'm asking a question. Do you need some medicine? Do you need your medicine? And if he responded, she responded with, my medicine has run out. Okay? So maybe they were taking some kind of medication and it ran out and they didn't have it. That may be the thing causing this emergency. Okay, you're doing great. Next set. Now you've arrived in that car scene, right? We talked about at the beginning. You might say, hey, help. Here's a sign for help. We talked about this before. Flat of the palm, hands like this, help. Do you need help? This is you offering help. Okay, if somebody would say, oh, help, this is me asking for help, receiving that help. Okay, please help me. Okay, please help me. Okay, ooh, I'd like to help. Now, one of the first things in any accident, any medical situation, is who should I call? Okay, so remember we had this call or text. So I might say text number. Put your fingers and the thumb together like that, twice, right there, 1, 2, number, okay? Who should I text? Who should I text? Imagine your phone, okay? Who should I text? Text number, okay? Who should I get in contact with to let them know we have an emergency and you need help, okay? I'm giving help, I'm asking for or receiving help. Okay, who should I call, or text, and what's their number? What is their number? All right, let's try some other basic vocabulary signs. Bleed has two signs. Bleed, okay, and you might see some come off the lips with red, okay, this is to bleed. Okay, so think about what you've learned so far. Are you bleeding? Got it? Point, are you bleeding? Bleeding. Okay, how about a bandage? This is one of those directional signs. Do you need a bandage or a Band-Aid? Two fingers like this. Think of that Band-Aid, about how big that is. A Band-Aid. Okay, a bandage. Hey, you're bleeding. Do you need a bandage? Bleeding or bleeding? Okay? Great, thanks. So I've kept this video short because intentionally, for a reason, there are so many medical signs, so many situations, it would be tough to do in a single video. I wanted to give you a taste of some of the really important signs to be ready in a situation like that. But you might think about your situation. Do I have a deaf coworker, right? In my occupation, is that likely I'll run into members of the community that could benefit from somebody who knows some basic first responder American Sign Language? Do me a favor. Would you leave something in the comments and help me understand what situations you might be in? And I'll create a video that matches your situation. All right? And hopefully that'll be helpful to you. Do me a favor as well. Would you subscribe, please? I appreciate that, and let other folks know. I'm going to continue to be bringing phrases, signs. Again, the purpose of this channel is not to make you an interpreter. There are some fantastic channels here on YouTube, other universities, community colleges, other ways to work your way up into becoming an interpreter. I think my goal is to really help you be able to initiate a conversation, be friends, communicate, your employer, your employee, people in the community, get that conversation going. Later on, we can move you into interpreter status. So if you'll subscribe, leave me those comments, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.